Cavaliers will kick it away to start. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Baylor Bears offense will go to work first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basic... just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Wants to throw. It's Nicholson.
Let's go.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense will have its first possession of the game. Shoot, quick toss to the right. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
Come on.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. They got to do it again today.
Quarterback making adjustments. Going to swing it on second down. Steps away. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
And that last incompletion leaves his offense facing a third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he makes a catch. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Using the
Cross
quick game.
face.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Cavaliers! They put the first points on the board. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Quick completion on the out route. Man, those sweet feet could dance on a light bulb. He's out to the 23. The Bears can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are putting the clamps down on their opponent early in this one.
Makes the catch. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Nicholson.
Yep, that's straps. Use it.
And down he goes at the 33. The Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
Yep, this is the matchup we
3rd
want right
down
here.
coming up after that completion. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Yep, we want that matchup. Give me that, 18. That's how you play.
Incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Bears decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line.
Come on, get the call, bro.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got the back over the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Cavaliers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. We've reached the end of the period. It's Virginia holding the lead. We've played one before we move on.
As soon as we go up 2
Let's have a
scores, I
look
gotta
at the
put my
stats.
freshman in. So you gotta get some right.
They are lined up.
I need
ready
him
to
prime
go and
time,
get
ready to
started
rumble
here in
next
a
year.
second.
So I need to get him as much
They had a
opportunity as I
chance to
can.
talk over this 3rd down
I just
play to
don't
open
need.
the
I just
period.
don't want to have to count on him.
He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Makes his man miss.
Come on, man. That's jump cut right there. That's running back training right there, boy.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves.
Oh, 7-6, you missed the block.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Come on, my man, -5.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He had such tremendous instincts. As soon as
we got to get him a honey bun just for that.
He's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers.
And he's out here blocking for y'all.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
The first thing you have to do to make this play successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do
I need somebody that's going to make a play right now.
Space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it.
We're in the logo. We're in the logo. We're in the logo.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Cavaliers send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and take it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. They go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. Gets it past the marker.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking for a man. It's Nicholson. Got a man.
Yep.
It's Watson. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him.
Fumble.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
The kick is on its way. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the Cavaliers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Give to the back. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Cavaliers moving quickly to the line. from the gun, the ground game. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every point. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Quarterback may change this route. They'll try to get outside. There he goes. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
3rd down and 2. You know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big 1st down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
And the Cavaliers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Marches ahead. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it right, but if it's not open...
Touchdown, Virginia! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused, made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the 2nd half here. The Bears will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Offense in a bunch formation. He might want another play. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Just a short pass to the tight end.
That's the difference.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Cavaliers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Here's the pressure. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
This is hardly a surprise after converting their first 2 4th down attempts. They'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down distance like that, comes up with a huge 1st down.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And the Cavaliers are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him.
Breaks into the open. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. The Cavaliers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. They'll go to the toss. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Cavaliers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away to find some room. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Boston College will need to mount a comeback, but these fans remember when Zay Flowers earned All-America honors. They know this game is not over. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Pittsburgh. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And the Bears come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking downfield, it's Nicholson. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Bears in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Finds a tight end. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He uncorks one deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Swings it out to his running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Bears headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Direct snap. Plows through the defense. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Baylor!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Handoff from the gun. They'll rip off 8 on that play in 2nd and 2.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They'll move the tight end. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Cavaliers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Takes a handoff. It's Booker. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed. That is exactly what this defense needed. They need to swing momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game. Just such a huge missed opportunity.
Working that left side now. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Cavaliers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. He breaks a tackle. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The Cavaliers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Cavaliers! That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. To throw, it's Nicholson. It's complete on the right side. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The DBs will back off a bit. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He's got his man.
That's just not going to get it done, David. At this point of the game, you're trailing. You've got to pick up the urgency, and this offense is going to have to get more aggressive throwing downfield.
They're going to have to take shots, but I know that, right? The defense knows that. I'm going to stay deep, and I'm going to let you complete all these.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Virginia. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. What a play by this defense with a pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Coming out with it, it's Williams. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. They'll start this drive at their own 48. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Back to pass, it's Nicholson. Fires to the right. Finds a man by himself.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Blasted as he lets it go.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got it on the move. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the Bears will try to convert on 4th down. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, Virginia.
One more play to pad the stats. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail, and that's going to do it for this one.